If you told me a few years ago that LEGO and Hasbro would team up to produce licensed Transformers sets, I probably would have been a little bit skeptical. And yet, here we are in 2024 with our second official Transformers set. I'm Joe, and this is my review of LEGO Icons Transformers set number 10338, Bumblebee. This Autobot build follows a surprising and excellent Optimus Prime set from 2022, and while it wouldn't have been my choice for the second Robots in Disguise set, it's still nice to get a display companion for Optimus Prime. I guess it also makes sense to give us Bumblebee, seeing how he was featured in his own modern-day standalone film, but interestingly enough, this version is based on the original Beetle car design and not the Chevy Camaro from the live-action films. The box art also matches the one we got with the Optimus Prime set, albeit slightly smaller. It has that awesome looking Transformers logo at the top left and some dark blue LEGO detail at the bottom instead of the red, along with some detail for the set that includes a line drawing of the conversion feature. We get an excellent shot of Bumblebee right in the center of that clean dark gradient background, and at the back we get some detailed shots of the transformation from car to bot, as well as the included features and inclusions of the set. So let's open up this box and see what's inside. Inside, we get a very nice, large 140-page instruction booklet that gives us a well-designed introduction to Bumblebee, as well as a little blurb from the set designer, Samuel Johnson. What I like the most are these little factoids scattered throughout to give us some insight into the design process around the set. Along with the booklet, we also get 10 plastic bags in a variety of sizes, as well as a small sticker sheet with 5 stickers, one of which is for the plaque, which is unfortunate, but it does keep it consistent with the Optimus Prime set. The building process was very good, even if it goes by pretty quickly. It took me about 2 hours to complete it, but I appreciated discovering all the new pieces, Easter eggs, and the fact that you build the car first, which is the opposite for the Optimus Prime set. And once you're done, you should end up with these extra pieces. Now, onto the set. The completed build is made up of 950 pieces and stands over 25 centimeters tall with a width of 11 centimeters and a depth of 22 centimeters, and it is an Icons 18+ set. So taking a look at the robot mode first, I think LEGO did a very good job here. The bright yellow color does a lot of the heavy work, but the build is instantly recognizable as Bumblebee. Like I mentioned before, this model is sort of based on the G1 version of Bumblebee and not the modern day Michael Bay one, which makes sense as it pairs well with Optimus Prime. I say it's sort of based because, as you can see, it's not an exact likeness, with the designer taking some creative liberties, but I think it still looks good. His feet are nice and bulky, and I like the wheels to the sides. The large feet actually makes the set very sturdy, and these little rubber tires at the bottom ups the stability and grip of the build. We also get a nice printed tile of the Transformers logo on the left foot, but LEGO has actually provided a blank yellow tile in case we wanted to swap it out. And in stark contrast to the bulky feet, the long straight black legs look pretty good with those printed tiles at the front. I've seen some complaints regarding the lack of knees, but I'm not too bothered by that because the Optimus Prime set also did not include knees. I also like his little yellow pants over all the black bits, but his waist area is a bit lacking. This becomes even more apparent when looking at it from the side, where we don't have much save for the 2 new Technic dual rotation joint elements. It just looks a bit weird, and it's worse when looking at it from the back, so front-facing display is probably the best way to go with this one. Getting back to the bulk, I think this upper body is excellent. The shaping of the shoulders look very good, and the arms offer some articulation which allows for some posability. He also comes with this nice brick-built weapon that can be attached to his hand. My absolute favorite part of the build though has to be the head. From those new recolored yellow axe pieces for the horns to the printed pieces that make up his face, it looks very good and way more accurate compared to Optimus Prime. His face also has lots of personality thanks to that smile. And finally, the back of Bumblebee is where you find his jetpack, which is made up of the windscreen pieces. Now of course, Bumblebee is a transformer, which means he can transform into a vehicle. And while I think that what has been done here is very impressive, it's also quite a complex process. The instruction booklet has a detailed 24-step process to achieve the transformation, and after doing this a few times, I still need to refer back to the manual every now and again. But when you eventually get the hang of it, you will end up with this little unofficial curvy Beetle, which in my opinion is not really that great looking. There's lots of visible gaps and hinges that are obviously needed to achieve the transformation, and I don't think there's a single angle that is appealing to me. With that said, I still appreciate that this set can do this. It's just not the way I think it's meant to be displayed. There are a few nice things about this version though, like the printed Autobot tiles that can be swapped out with those included blank yellow ones, as well as the included bumper stickers and license plate. You actually get 2 license plates that you can swap around. The one being an obvious reference to Bumblebee's name, along with a premiere date of the original Transformers cartoon, 17 September 1984. And the other one refers to Bumblebee's alternate identity. I really like the I Love Cybertron bumper sticker, but the other sticker has some cool references that make it even better, like the fact that it's actually Optimus Prime's catchphrase, and the O is a reference to the original Bumblebee G1 toy car. There's also a little round printed B tile inside, which is cute. It's these kind of details that really makes this set so much cooler. Bumblebee also comes with his own stickered plaque with a few interesting stats on it, and at the back we get another little B, which is a nice touch. So before I end off this video, I just want to show you what Bumblebee looks like next to Optimus Prime. In vehicle mode, it doesn't look too great, and it's definitely not how I'm going to display it. But in robot mode, these two look awesome together. I like the size difference between the two, and the primary color palette of red, yellow and blue looks very good to me. So I had tons of fun building this set. I love the building process, and all of the Easter eggs and references included made it so much better. Yeah, the vehicle is a bit disappointing, but the fact that it can transform is a technical marvel. And fortunately, Bumblebee in robot mode looks fantastic. Sure, the actual transformation is tedious, but it's not something I'll do often. If you have the Optimus Prime set, I would say that this is a must buy, especially for the price. My only wish now is that we get Megatron and Starscream sets in the future. Anyways, let me know what you think about this set, and please consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you like this review and what we do. And as always, thanks for watching.